Rulers from the Abbasid dynasty created an empire in which many groups shared all the responsibilities and rights. The Mawali were finally equal to Arabs, and Persian ways largely replaced Arab ways. In 749 CE, al-Safa was made the first Abbasid Khalifa with the great help of the general Abu Muslim. In 751 CE, a great battle took place between a Muslim army and a Chinese army near the Talas River in Central Asia. In the Battle of Talas, the Muslims were victorious. This great victory meant that the Chinese would not dominate Central Asia. The other important event was that among the Chinese prisoners captured, some knew how to make paper. So the Muslims learned how to make paper, which led to the spread of knowledge in the Muslim world, which was followed by the Golden Age of Islam. In 754 CE, al-Safa died. In his will, he chose al-Mansur to be the next Khalifa, and Isa after al-Mansur. Both were his brothers. In 754 CE, al-Mansur became the next Khalifa. He was the son of a Berber woman. He was intelligent and eager to learn. He started the great search for knowledge of the Muslims. Meanwhile, in Iberia, around 756 CE, the last surviving member of the Umayyads, Abdur Rahman, with the help of his mother's Berber tribe, made it to Ceuta in North Africa, and after being accepted by some notables in Andalus, decided to go to Andalus and establish a kingdom there. Around 756 CE, Abdur Rahman conquered Cordoba, the capital of Andalus. In 763 CE, al-Mansur built the city of Baghdad near the Tigris River in Iraq. Baghdad was circular with walls dividing different sections and 4 gates in the outer wall in the directions of north, south, east, and west. In 764 CE, after Abdur Rahman started omitting the name of the Khalifa from the khutbah, the Abbasid Khalifa al-Mansur sent an army to Andalus to defeat him. Under siege and against all odds, Abdur Rahman defeated the Abbasid army and remained the emir of Andalus. In 775 CE, al-Mansur died on his way to Mecca. Before his death, he had decided to make his son al-Mahdi the next Khalifa instead of his brother Isa. Al-Mahdi became the next Khalifa. In 776 CE, al-Mahdi sent a naval expedition to India, to a place called Barbad. They conquered it, but an epidemic broke out and 1,000 soldiers died. On their way back to Baghdad, a storm destroyed most of their ships, and many soldiers drowned. In 776 CE, al-Mahdi decided to choose his son Hadi as the next Khalifa. Isa, who thought he was next in line, did not agree. Al-Mahdi referred the case to the main jurist to decide. The jurist decided that Isa had to be compensated. So, al-Mahdi gave Isa thousands of dirhams and land. Isa agreed. In 77 CE, al-Mahdi decided to perform Hajj. He left Hadi in charge and took his second son Harun with him. On the way to Mecca, he gave away lots of money to the poor. He constructed many houses with wells. On his way back, he took 500 Ansar families and settled them in Baghdad with allowances. In 780 CE, al-Mahdi sent his son Harun to attack the Byzantines twice. Harun destroyed many Byzantine forts and conquered many cities on his way to Constantinople. The Byzantines asked for a treaty, and they agreed to pay 70,000 dinars every year. In 785 CE, al-Mahdi decided to replace Hadi as the next Khalifa for Harun, because he thought Harun would be a better ruler. Al-Mahdi, on his way to tell Hadi, died. Al-Hadi became the next Khalifa. Trade was very important during the years of the early Abbasid rulers. Baghdad became the wealthiest city in the world, followed by Constantinople and Xi'an in China. Islamic shipping, trade by ships, dominated the Mediterranean and Indian Ocean. Colonies of Muslim merchants were established in Western India, East Africa, Indonesia, and China. Islam spread around these colonies. Trans-Saharan trade between Morocco and West Africa created vast sums of income. Many items traded included gold, ivory, and ostrich feathers. The Abbasids used two coins with a fixed weight as currency: the gold dinar and the silver dirham. These coins would later influence how Europeans would make their coins. The Muslim Empire under the early Abbasids received income from land tax, zakat, jizya, mining, agriculture, conquest, and tribute. Income was spent on the soldiers protecting the borders, cities, and roads. Police, postal workers, and inspectors had to be paid. Cities, forts, schools, inns, bridges, canals, and mosques had to be built. Skilled workers, scholars, judges, physicians, and administrators had to be paid. Finally, factories making weapons, textiles, medicines, scent, silk, wool, and glass had to be built.